Hey guys, happy Sunday. It's Daryl here. I am actually on my bike ride at my local VFW with my bulldog here. I'm fired up. I got some ideas and I wanted to get them on videotape. All right, I was looking at all my past videos. I was looking at the protests across the country, the peaceful protests, and I was looking at the energy and momentum that people have right now, the strength. And it came to me, what now? What next? How do we work? When I say we, I'm talking not just about the Black Lives Movement, but everything of concern that's going on. The healthcare industry, the situation with the coronavirus, and how we went from one person in January, one person infected, one single person, to over 2 million people coming. It's going to be to hit 2 million this week. I think we're at 110,000 dead in 5 months, in under 5 months. The people that are concerned with that, the people that are concerned about the current administration rolling back all these environmental issues, mercury in water, unions, police conditions, police authority, everybody. How do we utilize this energy right now? All right, let's be realistic here. Biden and Trump are going to be our two choices. I'm with you guys. I agree. I want a third choice. I would have liked to vote for Bernie Sanders. Realistically, there's going to be one of those two men are going to become president. That could be one of the missions, in this group. Campaign reform. So there's more candidates, finance reform, getting rid of lobbyists, all these people coming together and utilizing all this energy and momentum that this country has right now. So one of these two men, more than likely, I know there's a lot of people out there that don't want to agree with this, they don't want to believe it, they don't want to vote. I'm talking about working with what we have. There's no such thing as a failing situation, a situation of failure. It's just working with what you have to turn it into success, into the most success that you can get out of it. All right? So we have Biden and Trump. You guys know where I stand on Trump. No way, no how is he the catalyst for getting any of this accomplished. That leaves Biden, all right? What does Biden need right now? He needs a platform. He needs a purpose. Trump has his successful economy and his faithful base that will follow him through hell. Biden needs a platform. He needs a strong backing. What do we, and again, by we, I mean Black Lives Matter, everybody, the people that are talking about climate control being one of the next, climate change being one of the next big issues that will affect millions of people. All right, all of us coming together. So, how do we work with Biden, and how does Biden get our support? I don't know. How do I talk to Joe Biden? How do we present Joe Biden? How about a contract? You got to think out of the box. For our support, for the country's support, for all of us support, a contract. You sit down with all the parties, and we will support you. If you promise to, and go through what our demands are, not demands, but what we want in return for support. Because right now in this country is probably about as strong as we're going to be that we've ever been in the past, that we're going to be in the future. This wave of energy for change is so strong right now, it needs to be utilized. To let this wave just die down would be a travesty, would be the worst thing for the country, for all of us. Utilize this momentum and this energy right now. So Biden needs to be presented with this possibility, all this support of all these people for promises. And I know that's ridiculous. Politicians break promises as a matter of their daily functioning. Okay, granted. These are all just, I consider these little bumps in the road. A big picture to utilize this energy in this country for change right now. Okay, so a contract. How do you enforce a contract? Consequences. Consequences if they're broken. I know this has never been done before, but so what? Could it be done? Who knows? But why not try it? Why not think about it? Okay, so for all the countries, for millions of people, for our support, a contract. And if he doesn't follow through in a certain amount of time with a certain provisions, he resigns. He resigns. He broke the contract. He did not fulfill his obligation to the American people. Therefore, he resigns. It's in the contract. Has it ever been done before? No. Are people going to laugh at this idea? Yes. Have people laughed at all good ideas? The moon landing? Did people ever think that Gorbachev would tear down the wall? Hell no. Who knows, man? But you got to utilize this energy. Is invigorating. That's going across the country right now. All colors, all walks of people. It's got to be used right now as a catalyst for change. Otherwise, it's all for nothing. All right, so consequences. He resigns. If that's the path, just an idea, then the vice president is going to be of utmost importance. Just a thought. I've heard people talk about a black woman as a possibility, and I cannot remember who. It was just stuff I heard in conversation. These are just thoughts I'm throwing out there. Are people going to tear them down and laugh at them? Yeah. But like I said, all great ideas have been initially... When Ford invented the car, people thought it was ridiculous. He was laughed at. Edison, you know? And I'm not saying this isn't about me. This is about all this energy in this country right now. If we use it. And I know there's a lot of people that Biden isn't your first choice, but I'm talking about working with what we have, working within our confines of what we have to work with right now. Instead of saying, look, I'm not going to vote. I'm going to take my ball and go home. You know, I don't know. I don't know if that's going to accomplish anything other than letting Trump win. I'm not happy with Biden, but what if we make him, what if we mold him into something? What if we force him into something that we could use, that we could work with? Contract. Soon. So we could sit down, hammer it out, and he could present it to the American people and get some momentum. It's an idea. But this energy, this positive energy in the country right now, I think this is what I've done for the last 13 years in recovery. Is every time I've had a bad situation, a failing, if I got an eviction notice, you turn it around. How do I make the best of this situation? What opportunities do I have moving forward? You know, with the new situation. And it's always worked out fantastic. Making the best of a situation, positive energy. All right, think about it. You guys have a good Sunday.